I'm Tom, and I have been away for a while. And I'm sorry about the lighting, I'm sorry about everything. This is about as good as it's going to get. And I'm late to the party, but let's have a conversation about just what Terence Crawford did with Canelo Alvarez. What he did was special, and jumping up 2 weight classes to do it is actually incredible. I'm somebody that said that really Canelo should be beating Crawford. Crawford shouldn't be able to jump up 2 weight classes and do what he did. But he did just that. And we can't now go back and try and take away from just what Crawford has actually done. He beat a smaller man plenty of times, and he's gone up and now beaten the bigger man. That's quite incredible. What's really special is that he beat somebody who was undisputed in his weight class. He beat somebody who was in the top 10 pound for pound list. That's amazing. He didn't let Canelo get a foothold in the fight at all. He didn't let Canelo bully him. He didn't let Canelo dictate the ring. He didn't let Canelo take a front step. He didn't let Canelo dictate or have his way whatsoever. What Crawford did was control every moment of that fight. He stood in the pocket and traded if he needed to. His jab was absolutely key. What he did was dance around the ring with his jab, controlling every moment as best he could. He had an answer for everything that Canelo had, and most of that either came from or was his jab. His jab was absolutely, make no mistake, fantastic. That's what won him that fight. That's what controlled that fight. He showed just how great he is because he stepped up on the big stage somewhere where Canelo has been time and time and time again. Somewhere where Crawford hasn't really been, but Canelo has been time and time again. Crawford hasn't been there, not at the same stage Canelo has, but he stepped up on the big stage and delivered in style. And there's something I need to mention. Yet again, Canelo Alvarez has lost a fight and the scorecards just have not reflected the fight. We see it time and time and time again. To beat Canelo on points, you have to really beat Canelo on points because judges will always favour Canelo. Anything 50-50, anything remotely close, they will give to Canelo. So to beat Canelo, you have to absolutely beat Canelo. Crawford won that fight way more handily, way more convincingly than what the judges' scorecards would have you believe. And what he's done now is put himself in that conversation as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, of this generation, of this era. He is fantastic. That said, for me, personally, I still have Usyk as number 1 pound for pound. Crawford stepped into that ring looking big. He didn't look smaller than Canelo at all. And that's the way it was always going to be. It came down to the fact that, for my opinion, the fact that Crawford hadn't actually fought at that weight, but Canelo had. But on the night, they looked a very similar weight. Usyk steps in there 30, 40, 50 pounds lighter than the people he's fighting. That's pound for pound. On the night, 30, 40, 50 pounds lighter than the people he's fighting. 3, 4, 5 inches shorter than the people he's fighting. That's pound for pound. That's why I think Usyk is still number 1. And with that said, what next for Terence Crawford? He's got options, isn't he? Retire. Cement yourself as one of the greatest. Rematch. I'm sure maybe that'd be an option. Benavidez. It's my thoughts. People, your thoughts on all of this in the comment section down below. It's good to be back. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Thanks, people. Peace.